name's Paul, 30 years old. I'm a bit of a workaholic with no girlfriend. I've been a regular at this bar for the past few years, where I've made a few drinking buddies. Lyle's one of them, and he would often say something like, "Paul, you have a serious problem with your wardrobe. I'd give you some of my clothes if you want." He's a VP in a large company. He's good looking and popular among girls. Thanks, but don't worry about me. I like casual clothes. I won't be comfortable with clothes like yours anyway. Yup, Lyle's got the way to dress himself cool with designer clothes. I've never had those. Well, for one thing, we were really poor when I was a child, and I looked very different from how I look now. Don't tell anybody, but I was just a plain kid nobody noticed. When I started high school, my dad's company went bankrupt. We ate only oatmeal every day. For our clothes, my mom used to go to a very cheap thrift shop, which took her hours to get there by bike. She used to say to my sister Paige that she must want to look pretty and all, being a teenager, and she often said sorry to her. But Paige was a hard worker and naturally positive. She developed strategies to do the house chores efficiently while Mom was out working part-time. I learned a thing or two from her. Poverty doesn't necessarily mean unhappiness, but there was one who despised me in school for our family's financial situation.
Here he comes. Hey, Paul, why don't you shave your head like a monk? Can't you afford a barbershop? Look at that tired backpack. You can't afford that either, huh? You have a bad influence on us. Don't show up at school!
As I walked into the classroom, Lizzie pointed at me and laughed. The girls around there criticized her for what she said about me. Lizzie's father's the CEO of a famous company, but she didn't have many friends. She was spoiled and bragged about how rich she was, but at my school, few immature people would ostracize others or anything like that. So I didn't react to her words, but just ignored them. And years passed. Now that I'm over 30, I rarely bother myself with those memories from high school. Until one day, I visited a potential client. I knew that was the company Lizzie's father owned. Lizzie. Been over 10 years already. I wonder if she's grown up now. I was going up in the elevator when I heard a vaguely familiar voice.
Can't you walk a little faster, Marla? You're so slow to do everything.
That's her. Lizzie, only with heavier makeup and in suits. And she came in the elevator. I instinctively turned away, although she may not recognize me. In fact, she didn't.
I'm sorry, Lizzie, but your bags are heavy.
Lizzie made a woman called Maria carry her multiple bags.
Are you complaining to me? I made you my assistant, who is plain and gloomy and has no friends. Don't you forget I'm the daughter of the CEO. But why do you need all this baggage just to go to lunch? I have a meetup later on, and I have several expensive clothes and jewelry in those bags. I can't leave it in the office. But why do you need so many outfits for one night? 'Cause I don't know what kind of mood I'll be in later on. I need a few choices. Well, I don't blame you if you don't understand when you have just 2 pieces to wear. Also, don't ever drop them on the floor or hit somewhere because they're very expensive. If you damage them, you have to buy new ones for me. No, please.
I couldn't help but let out a small laugh.
Oh, I forgot to see my dad. I need extra money. Marla, keep an eye on my stuff. I'll be at the CEO's office.
The elevator stopped and Lizzie got off. It was just me and this woman. And she started crying. She seemed like she couldn't help it, and I couldn't help but talk to her after I saw how she was treated just now. Are you alright? Then she jumped up and said,
Oh, I'm sorry.
over and over again, wiping off her tears, although she didn't do anything wrong to me. Maybe she has a habit of starting a conversation with, "I'm sorry." I can imagine that Lizzie treated her that way all the time. I couldn't help overhearing your conversation earlier, but maybe I could help you?
Excuse me?
Then she said it was her floor, so I got off the elevator with her. Well, I have a sister who's a lawyer. Yes, Paige is a successful lawyer now. She keeps winning cases and is in high demand. I know it's not my business, but if you want to talk to somebody professional, here's my sister's website. I showed her Paige's business website and...
Oh, is she Paige? Are you Paige's brother?
What? Do you know her?
She was a senior on the basketball team during my middle school. She's bright and always in good spirits. I was shy and a loner. I couldn't talk to people or join a group, but Paige talked to me often.
Is that right? What a small world. And we exchanged our contacts right then and there. Later on, I texted Paige to let her know what happened. She called me right away.
Paul, did you meet Marla? That's amazing! I want to see her too!
And we quickly arranged to meet. Since then, we got together a few times. We found out about how badly Lizzie treated Maria and neglected her. Lizzie's hopeless as a human. But now that we have Paige, she wouldn't let it go. It won't be long until Lizzie gets the punishment, which was long overdue. One day, I got a call from Lyle. He invited me to a meetup. Must be thinking about me, who's been a workaholic and out of a relationship too long. It didn't really interest me, though. But to repay his kindness, I said, okay, and here I am. I'm about to debut my meetup. But it turned out to be a really, really small world. As I told Lyle earlier, after finishing up my work, I arrived at the meeting place 20 minutes later. There, next to Lyle, was Lizzie. She seemed very much into him. She was all over him. On the other hand, it wasn't hard to read Lyle's mind. He didn't like her at all. It was written on his face, but only Lizzie couldn't read it. I wanted to run straight back to the door, but I couldn't because I saw him see me.
Hey, Paul! What's up, buddy? Come join us.
Sure. The girls at the table saw me and whispered, "Here comes the cute boy," or "gorgeous," or something. What are they talking about? But ugh! Why does Lizzie have to be here tonight? I froze up.
Huh? Did you say Paul? Oh, I know him!
Oh no. Hi.
What? Seriously? That Paul? You're kidding!
I want to get out of here. I turned around and pretended to go get something when I heard her talking about me.
What? You know Paul?
Yeah, we went to the same high school, but how about you? How did you know Paul? You two seem like a mismatch.
Huh?
Because he was so broke! You still wear those cheap clothes. What a shame! Are you still in the same place now? How is he your buddy, Lyle? He'll drag your feet. He's bad luck for you.
Oh, I never missed this in 10 years. She's the one who's still in the same place. Just wait and see. Paige will get you for all those damages you've caused to many people. And I casually headed for the exit. The other women were calling out to Lizzie, "Don't you quit that attitude already! We're just trying to have a good time," or "You should be the one to leave," etc. Then Lyle stopped me.
Hey, wait!
What are you guys saying? Why should I leave? It's Paul who should leave because just look around. The rest of us are all dressed nicely. We're at least upper middle class, high level people. Obviously, we're out of his league.
Lizzie, Paul's actually rich, even though he wears Walmart clothes.
Huh?
Huh? Lyle, you don't have to go into details.
Actually, we can all wear what we want. We like casual and practical too, right? Have you heard of Panty Collectibles?
Sure, I see the ads online all the time. It's an internet advertising company, right? I read an article all about the young, talented CEO.
That young and talented CEO is Paul.
Huh?
Lizzie looked a little confused.
What?
Then she showed the confusion in a big way.
No, it can't be. It can't be true. Is he the CEO of Pony Collectibles? Then he must be super rich.
After taking a sigh, I explained to her. After high school, I worked day and night to help out my family. It was at the restaurant, and I became acquainted with a regular customer there who had just started up his company. He taught me a lot, and I eventually followed his advice. He saw me working there and took me under his wing. He knew many important people.
You're kidding.
At that moment, Paige showed up unannounced, along with Maria. "What are you two doing here?" And Paige pushed Maria over to me. Maria looked awkward, kind of blushed. Then Lizzie, who was frozen for a moment after finding out about me as the CEO of the company, snapped back to reality.
Marla? Oh, Lizzie.
Maria looked hesitant at first, but the next moment, she looked different, sort of stern.
Paul, Paige told me you went to a meetup and I couldn't just let it happen because I love you.
Ah! That took me by surprise, even though I thought Maria was nice and honest. Yeah, I actually liked her. This is great. But then we had an interruption.
Wait a minute, Marla. You're really out of your league. You don't belong here. You're shy, plain, and invisible. You're not gonna find any rich man, especially before me. Paul is a good fit for someone like me.
Huh?
So you're Lizzie. You tormented my brother during high school, and now you bully Marla every day. You inflicted her emotional distress just because you're the daughter of the company CEO. Who are you telling me that? I'm Paige, an attorney. I'm seeking damages from you for my friend Marla's power harassment. Huh? Damages?
Maria listened to Paige's advice and started to record Lizzie's mistreatment and bullying in the office. So she has enough evidence now.
Wait a minute, damages? I'll be in trouble if that came to light.
Yep. Justice should be served.
By the way, Paul, is there anything you'd like to say to Marla?
Paige reminded me that we were in a good mood earlier. Of course I have something to say. Maria, will you go out with me? Then everybody at the table cheered and applauded, except Lizzie. She slumped in her chair alone.
Why? Why is this happening to me?
She started to sob, but nobody cared. Later, Lizzie was sued with the help of Paige, and Maria received compensation. The word spread not only within the office, but also on social media. Lizzie was severely punished by her father on this, and was eventually disowned. She was kicked out of their estate and moved in with a man she met on the street. But the man turned out to be a crook, and she was embroiled in a crime spree. This time she became even more famous for the wrongdoing on nationwide news. Lizzie's father's company suffered big time for this. The CEO admitted he spoiled her for all her life. He let her work in his company to socialize in real life, but admitted he should have disciplined her a long time ago to prevent this mess in the company. That's the nutshell I heard on TV. In the middle of this scandal, the contract that might have happened between their company and ours went down the drain. Lizzie's in a cell right now in a jumpsuit. More words came out afterward. Lizzie didn't work at all during business hours because she was the daughter of the CEO. I heard she isn't capable of doing the task even in prison, and is bullied and criticized by just about everybody. Well, it's her own doing. Maria and me after that? We got engaged after 3 years of dating. This time, I proposed to her, of course. We got married just recently, and we're enjoying every minute of our honeymoon period in our newly built house. I couldn't ask for anything more. Oh, and we invited Paige over just the other night.
I still can't believe Marla and Paul are a married couple now. You deserve each other. And Marla's a great cook. This beef bourguignon is amazing. It's restaurant quality. I'm glad you like it. If not for you two, I don't know if I got through it. I was mentally exhausted. I'm so grateful to the both of you.
I'll always be grateful to you, too. I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
You truly are a match made in heaven. Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!